Hello. So this is another day. Like I said yesterday, you start seeing me a lot. So this will be a quick overview of the JPY, the Japanese yen. So we talked about the JPY a little bit yesterday, and no, the only JPY we talked about yesterday is USD JPY. So I broke down USD JPY. I was telling you that okay, I expect USD JPY to break out and then move out, move up about. Um, so from the breakout, it's like 300 pips, right? So that was what I talked about yesterday. So the market opened pretty well, and we can see. Let me delete this. It's uh, it's doing pretty good. We had the market respecting the low that was created. So if you look here, let me make this slightly bigger. Yes. Right, you see here, you see that the structure of the market is being maintained. I can throw in some trend line from here like that, and we see the there is that perfect rate test, right? We have this level here, a break and a rate test of this level here. So it makes a lot of sense. So at least the market should do this, right? Complete this next impulse move from here, which means from current price, it should at least do this. It should at least move about 70 pips more to the upside, right? But what I'm looking at is actually way bigger. So what I'm looking at now is considering everything here as a correction. So basically we have this impulse, correction, and another impulse, right? So you are looking at price making about 300 pips push to the upside. And the market opened up pretty well. But like I said yesterday, the for you to get a good for me, I already started buying. My entries are around here. So I'm good to go, right? But if you're looking to enter, the ideal entry would be to wait for this, wait for that breakout. No, let me adjust this here. So that is something like that. Yeah, wait for that breakout. So technically, just to not to let's do the target again. Let me make this a little bit bigger. I was watching the video again yesterday and I realized some of the things were smaller. So I'm trying to make things a little bit bigger for you to see. So this would be the target is around here, somewhere here, there. So this, if you are not in yet, you can start buying now. But for you to know this would go up, this is what you are looking for. So I'll take this out. I'll take this out in a minute. Right. So you want to see price take out this high here. So you're looking for that, and up, right? So you'll be looking for something like that on USD JPY. But for this to happen though, we need right. That's like 1:5. Depending on which low is created, the stop loss might vary, but this would be a very good trade. So wait out for the breakout and look out for something like this. But like I said yesterday, UJ is a tricky one because if the Dixie becomes weak, like I said yesterday, if the Dixie becomes weak, then there's going to be a battle between JPY and the USD as to which one is going to dominate. Then in that case, trading USD JPY is tricky, but you can trade other JPY pairs like GJ, right? So I bought GJ early when I called GJ trade on JPY on Wednesday. I bought JPY here, here. This is why I bought JPY. Um, I got in here. I got in here. This level here. This is why I got in. So I got in here. I got in around here, but price went a little bit further which means now I'm in break even on my JPY trades. Currently, I'm looking at least that would be the least movement. So this price came to a very important psychological level. You can see it here, 194,500, and at least we want to see price. No, let me put right. The major psychological level here is 19500, and the next major level here is 197,500, which is around here. So at least that is the major target I'm looking at now for GJ to go there, right? Because my entry is here, I'm good. We might get some pullback. That's not my issue. I am certain that this is going to come here. Certain is, I mean, but yes, there's a higher probability that the price is going to come to this level here. So from current price to this level here is 166 pips. So if you're not in and you're looking to get in, let me see. How can someone who is not in this trade get in this trade? Let me quickly scan the time frames. Well, the candlesticks are a little tricky here. Very tricky. Very tricky candlesticks. Well, this looks like the level of confluence here, somewhere here, or the previous high here, right? So if we do get some little break, push to the downside, let me go back to the 1 hour time frame. So if we do get that pullback here, this could be your entry here, and you could do this. So you're looking at that. So you enter here, stops around here, and you're good to go. And that should give you, for the target I'm looking at, that's like 195, 200 pips there about. So that is the vibe I'm getting with the JPY. I made a tweet about JPY continuing its weakness, the up pushes. And so with EJ, I called EJ trade. No, I didn't really call it trade because the trade idea was that when we get the breakout, right? So we're expecting the breakout here to buy, and we didn't get a breakout. So I didn't call the trade. But just like GJ, currently we are coming to this major cycle level, 162,500, which is a major cycle level. So how you want to look at it is wait for price to take out the cycle level, retest it, and then you have 250 pips to the upside. So that's how I'll be treating this. What I'll do here is to treat this as a major. So if you're looking at the structure here, bigger picture, this is what we have, right? Why this is bullish? The reason why this is bullish is that if you come all the way here, you can see that we have this low here. Okay, let's go a little bit further. Like it's obvious that this is bullish. Like you don't see any bearish here. You go from here, 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 right? If this is your high, this is obviously your low. You can see this is stepping up. This is an uptrend, like for real, right? So in that case, if you're looking at your fibs, you're going from here to here. So this level here is a 61.8 retracement. However, you draw your Fibonacci, but the 382 is the same as the 61.8. So if you're looking at the fibs and you are going with the fibs, then long term, this is what you are looking at. But that's not what we are talking about. You're looking at price coming all the way here, right, on EJ. So you are long term, you are looking at from current price, this is 600 pips, but that's not what we are even looking at now. Right now, we're actually looking at this. You want to target the high, and then when the high is taken out, then if you had some positions still open, then you can hold it, right? So this is what we are looking at currently on this, that, and that. So you could make this fancy, throw in some trend line here. You can see that this level has clearly been breached, and you want to see the momentum of the market going up, right? So all you want to be seeing is up here. Any push down is an opportunity for you to buy, but even if you buy here, that is still good. because some of you would be like, this is a big stop loss. Like nobody is asking you to trade it. You find your 2 pip stop loss and trade it. That's okay. But if you're looking to buy now, maybe this would be like TP1 and look at a 127 here as TP2. That's 400 pips. So if you're risking 150 pips for 400 pips, that's like almost 1:3 reward ratio. So that looks decent. Like if you still want to take it, for instance, if you have this would take a while some time to go, but if you're draining 0.01, what it means is you are risking $15 to make $45, which makes sense to me. I mean, if this is risky, then I don't know what is not risky. So let's look at Singapore dollar JPY. We are not trading Singapore dollar JPY, but it gives us a very good idea on what the JPYs are doing in general, right? So we can clearly see that the Singapore dollar is taking over the JPY, which is a very good sign. There is a whole different explanation into why this is so. But if you look at this, you see the structures are very similar. You go from here to here. That's a 3. Okay, this is a 50%, so that's not a 382. As a 50% here. So this is actually saying that the JPY could be weaker, like could be way more weaker. And we have a nice boss and a breakout here. So everything is pointing out to a push to the upside. Another thing we would look at would be the JPY basket, right? So you can see the JPY basket is weak, like the market. Let's just start from this current price here, right? If we are looking at the current price action here, all the way from early December, you can see the JPY is weakening. And at this point here, we had a big pullback here and it tested this region here, which makes a lot of sense. So currently what you can do here is to draw a trend line like that and you see prices broken, taking out this level. So I expect this JPY weakness to continue. And if JPY weakness is continuing, then you want to be loading buys on the JPY, right? Card JPY is pretty neat. Like it came to test the low here. Let me delete these ones here. Right. So don't trade all the JPYs, but just pick the one that is more like looks more interesting to you based on whatever you trade. Right. But ideally, if you want to actually play by the book and you want to be more conservative, you know that this is a ranging market. So you want to wait for the breakout to buy. And when you do that, you want to be looking at something like that as your take profit. So the least level you'll be looking at would be around here. 500 thereabout. You could buy here, but that's risky. So if you're looking to take this trade right now, you can. But in terms of potential failure, this trade could fail. But then your reward is higher. Because when price breaks out, you need to find a very nice low around here to get a good stop loss here. But if you get in here, that is good. When price breaks out, then you could have a second entry here, which would increase your profit. Then you will use the profit from here to here as your second stop loss. And that's how you can leverage on a smaller account using your previous stop loss to now enter a new trade, even if you have a small account. That's like the proper way to do risk management. Right? So find some JPY and buy some. Like if EJ looks nicer to you, buy some. If GJ is the one that is appealing to you, buy some. CAD JPY is your guy, buy it. Okay, CHF JPY actually looks interesting because they did a very deep. The retracement was way more deeper here, and it looks like it could give a very decent reward here. So trend line here, you could see we've clearly taken out this level here. If you draw your fib from here, like it's telling the same story, but what I'm saying is the retracement here is deeper. Like you have markets. Let me show you. If you draw your fib from here to here, you see that this is a way lower fib level, but it's still kind of a 6.618. So long term, you are still looking at 1.618, which is way above this level here, right? So you could do this and just buy all the retracements with smaller accounts. You just be buying all the retracement. Right? On the daily time frame, it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense on the daily time frame. Like you could see prices actually taking a switch up. Right, we have price running all the way down here, and it comes into this area here. Right, it's a very significant area here. Why is it a significant area? You have this is on the daily time frame, so the levels are stronger levels. You have price here, price here, price break and rated break, and currently we are testing it. So it makes a lot of sense for the momentum of the market to continue to the upside. Right. One final thing we would look at would be um what is that? We look at JPY basket. All right, so let's look at the JP225. That's the Japanese stock market Nikkei JP225. So if JPY is looking to go up, you should be looking to buy JP225. Like I say all the time, everything is connected. Like it is, it is all connected. So we're looking for buying opportunities on the JP225. So it has not been the best market to trade. Like it's just been going sideways, right? But let's go to the 1 hour time frame. You should be looking out for the JP225 making an up movement. And currently, the current price action looks bullish. Why does it look bullish? On the 1 hour time frame, at least you see price going from here to here to here to here. That is bullish. And now we have a low. So suppose this low holds, at least you are looking at an extension, a fib extension to somewhere here. So if you draw your fib here, go from here to here. That's a 50. So you can take your TP1 at 127, TP2 at 618, and your TP3 would be somewhere above here. That's 2.0. Okay. So you should be looking at. So it looks like the stock market is looking to be bullish. So if this low holds, you might get some pullback. But if this low holds, then that is in support of why the JPY should push up. In addition to the JPY basket continues drop from here. So that is my little story on the JPY. My little story on the JPY. Um, yeah. So find some JPY and buy. Find some JPY and buy. Like whatever you are doing, if it's whatever strategy you are doing, just find a reason that says you should buy with your stop loss. It doesn't have to be what I trade. You need to see it yourself for it to make sense to you. So yeah, that is what I have for you this evening. I hope I'm able to do this most of the time. But yeah, it looks like there'll be a lot of volume in the market this week. If gold drops, no, if if the the Dixie drop, like I was saying, then gold looks super promising because in that case, this would be the least target for gold here from current price. Right, we have a nice impulse and a pullback. So if this is low for gold, then to our minimum take profit level, you are looking at about um, that's 800 pips on gold. But yes, that means Dixie should drop like super good for us to get that kind of movement. But yeah, this is bullish. The only time you'll be looking at the bearish gold is if price takes out this low, right? So yeah, I hope this makes sense to folks here, and I'll see you some other time. Hope I'm able to continue. I'm able to continue and do a lot of these videos. And yeah, I'll see you some other time. Peace out.